Thank you. I'm Emma Mayerson, Director of Alliance for Girls, which is a coalition of organizations throughout the Bay Area serving girls. We currently have 60 organizations serving over 92,000 girls in a variety of services: foster care services, job training for girls coming out of juvenile hall, theater programs, science, technology, engineering, and math programs. And what ties us all together, all the organizations I work with, is a belief that every girl should have the opportunity to achieve the bright future she deserves. And that's what's always really connected me to this work, is that it transcends race, it transcends class, it transcends age, it transcends geography, right? We have a common experience of being female. And it's in many ways beautiful and empowering, and we have so many opportunities because of that, and there are still a lot of barriers to achieving what we could achieve. Personally, I grew up in a media-frenzied, social networked world, right? Where videos of rappers and women in scantily clad clothing, while the rapper, for instance, Hustle and Flow, a very famous band, It's Hard Out Here for a Pimp, right? Understanding the role of a pimp, and there I was singing along. Lil Wayne was one of my favorite musicians growing up, and I recently re-listened to the words knowing that I knew every word and heard him glorifying sex trafficking, right? And that's the world that I grew up in, and I so relate to girls who grow up in a world with even more of that, and it is even more present. I look at I Am Jada, a girl who was raped, and that video went viral, seen by millions of people. And it's hard to regulate, right? Because you can post and repost on thousands and thousands of social networking sites. And this is an experience that no matter who you are as a girl, this is an experience you have, right? Girls right now watch 11 hours of media a day. Reproductive rights, the Hobby Lobby, we all felt that. Every day I wake up and take a birth control pill. I'm so grateful that I can do that, right? As I see my own career expanding, blossoming, I'm not ready to have a child. And it's such a privilege to be able to choose that. The idea that for me, for girls all over California, the US, that could be taken away, terrifying, right? And that's every girl, no matter who you are, that matters. Looking at who's in our Senate, right? I loved the speech about Imagine, right? If the Senate was all women, if we had women in leadership, if the sports heroes were women, right? We still don't have that, and girls are looking up. Girls are looking up and trying to find where they belong, and we need more images and role models of women who are showing empowerment, who are showing the ability to make real change, who are leading, rather than women who are accepting an objectified identity and continuing to perpetuate that by glorifying it with girls. And that, too, is something every single girl is experiencing, these barriers to leadership. And the objectification, I want to connect that to leadership. And I recently heard a study, I'll leave you with this, but I thought it was fascinating. So there was a group of young women and a group of young men. A control group took a GMAT level math test by themselves at a desk in front of a mirror, wearing jeans and a t-shirt. Another group of young women at a desk taking GMAT test in front of a mirror wore a bathing suit. The women who were wearing bathing suits did drastically worse on their math test. In the boys group, almost no difference. Right, so when we talk about the need for more women in leadership, we have to recognize that that means both access to opportunities to participate in science, access to leadership and formal mentorship programs, but also access to not having objectified images. It all relates, right? Access to being able to choose whether you want to have a baby. So, personally, what I love so much about this movement is looking here and the diversity in the room right now, right? If we look around, we're all different ages, we're all different everything. I love seeing men in the room too, right? This is everyone's, this is our world that we're working on, and so that's always inspired me to do this work.